A healthy digestive system is one of the cornerstones of good health. The essential amino acids in barley grass are complete, making it one of the most nutrient-dense foods in the world. And did you know that barley is one of the world's oldest crops? Did you know that barley is considered the first cereal grain cultivated by humans? Let's take a look back at its origins and history. Barley is one of the world's oldest crops, with records of its use dating way back to 8,500 BC. Barley was used by many ancient civilizations, such as the Greeks, Egyptians, and Babylonians. Roman gladiators also ate barley for strength and stamina. In the early 20th century, it was found that the shoots of the young plant provided an exceptional array of nutrients. Pre-World War II pharmacists in the USA even sold tablets of dry barley grass as an early kind of vitamin supplement. Barley was used in many applications, such as food and beverage, pharmaceutical, and personal care. 70% barley grass is used in the brewing industry in USA and China. Russia, USA, India, and China became the major producers of the barley grass, while France, Germany, Italy, Spain, UK are the major consumer of barley grass, which comprise more than 1/3 of the market. Easy availability of barley grass products in retail shops, supermarket, hypermarket, and online stores is one of the key drivers of barley grass market. But until today, barley is still the multi-billion-dollar industry that it is, as the product sells itself like hotcakes. Let's dig deeper to understand and appreciate barley. Here is Sante, one of the top players in the barley industry. Sante's been around for over a decade, since 2007, as a direct selling company. In their first year, the research team discovered the powerful properties of barley grass and discovered 100% organic, natural, and non-GMO barley grass sourced from the World Centre of Agriculture and Horticulture, the Canterbury region of New Zealand. From there, the Sante barley brand was born. Eventually, Sante barley has become, and still is, lifeline of the business. A flagship product sold in both powder form, taken as a juice, and in capsule form. The success in Sante barley's sales was a springboard for the creation of a vast array of products that holistically fit a healthy lifestyle. Today, Sante offers world-class health and wellness products and services. With Sante barley, the certified organic barley grass powder from New Zealand topping the list. Staying true to their mission statement, Sante helps people live better lives by giving livelihood opportunities to a global network of business owners. But beyond the success story of Sante, let's dig in deeper to the very product where the whole business is centered around, the Sante barley grass. Let's look into the story from glass to grass. Meet Peter Hope. He plays a big role behind the barley brand we've learned to love and trust. Peter Hope is the managing director of Sante New Zealand. Let's sit down and learn how he plays a key role in the creation of our favorite barley brand.
Probably the main objective of the role is to make sure that all the business owners and all the customers of Sante International have the supply of certified organic barley that they need, and that means I'm working with farmers and dryers and harvesters and mixers to ensure that everybody is working together to make sure there is no break in supply.
Another important feature of his role is the communication between New Zealand and back to the Philippines. Peter creates vlogs on the field to educate and inform the market on the ins and outs of growing certified organic barley, discussing the process, the climate, and the various stages of growing crops.
what is a typical workday for me as the Managing Director of Sante New Zealand? And it involves quite a lot of communication with various people in the supply chain, going onto the farm, talking to the farmers, talking to the guys harvesting and mixing, and also talking to people back in the Philippines. Sometimes it involves giving advice about, say, getting certified. Sometimes it involves doing some filming in the field to educate and promote Sante. Often it actually involves humdrum administrative type things that you have to do to run a company.
In essence, every single Sante barley product we purchase, enjoy, consume, sell has all been first grown and taken care of by the hands of Peter. Farming and agriculture is one of New Zealand's main industries. Theirs is a state-of-the-art, multifaceted industry of farming. And to be an excellent farmer in New Zealand, like Peter hoped, there has to be theoretical and practical trainings, academic degrees, and first-hand experiences to go through. But ever wondered how Peter Hope got into the farming of Sante barley?
When I left school, I did a university degree in agricultural economics and farm management at Lincoln University, and that really gave me the theoretical and practical basis for working in agribusiness. However, I spent 21 years working in different fields. I was a teacher for 7 years, and then I worked in corporate IT systems in the aluminium industry, computer programmer and systems analyst, and then I was a manager of data centre servicing 3 large aluminium smelters. So it was quite different from what I'm doing now. But in my 50s, I was asked to manage or become the general manager of an agricultural export company, and of course that brought me back into my first love, which was agribusiness, and it was very, very exciting. And that's enabled me to work firstly with that company, and now with Sante as a manager in agricultural export, this sort of field. So yeah, it's very exciting. It's great to be now working in my advanced years as agricultural export, when I really wanted to do that when I was 19. So yeah, that's how it got to be this way.
Peter keeps a keen eye on the whole process of the creation of Sante barley, from its cultivation to its harvesting. From understanding the perfect weather to the optimal time for harvest, making sure everything is good from the roots to its tips, bringing the best care from plant to powder.
This is Peter Hope, the Managing Director of Sante New Zealand. Today I'm down on the farm again, and I'm going to show you some more things about the production of Sante Certified Organic Barley. Normally I'm showing you how the plant looks when it's in the field, but today I'm going to show you a little bit more about what happens after that. The drying of the barley plant is very important in our process, and I'm going to show you a little bit of the steps that goes from the plant in the field down to the very fine powder that you receive in your product. So come along with me and we'll have a look at this side of the production process. Well, here we are inside the plant. I've got here with me 3 samples, and over on the right you can see some barley that I've just brought straight in from the field. Now it's still got the soil on the roots. This barley is at tillering stage. It's probably not that far away from being harvested. It'll probably get a bit longer, and then the guys will go out and harvest it and bring it back to the plant for firstly drying. Now the drying is a really, really important part of the process, because this has got perhaps 85% moisture in it. It has to come down to below 5% moisture to be a safe food product. More than that, what we call the water availability has to be down at a low level, and this gets down to a very low level, so it's almost sterile and very safe. So once that has gone through the dryer, it goes into what we call a rough cut mill. This is an example of rough cut milled product. Now this, you can see it's beautifully green, but you can also see it's quite coarse. And obviously that you wouldn't be consuming it in that form, but often it is just kept for a short while in this form in the production process before it goes into the fine milling process. And so if you look over here, this is something that you will recognise as the barley that you receive. Now this product here, whereas that might have been, or perhaps 500 microns, this will be, average 50 microns below, 85% of it will be below 75 microns. And this is ready to be put into the products and used by people both safely and enjoyably. So the process that they go through here is very important, and the guys have worked really hard to mill beautifully fine product. But I hope this gives you a really strong picture of leaf through rough cut to fine product that you receive. So enjoy your businesses. I look forward to bringing you more information about Sante Certified Organic Barley.
Sante barley grass produce is certified organic by BioGro, the leading authority in organic certification in New Zealand. The BioGro logo is the most recognized organic logo in New Zealand, the mark of a genuine organic product. BioGro is one of 2 New Zealand agencies recognized by the New Zealand Government's Ministry for Primary Industries to audit and verify that organic products are produced according to regulations. Organic certification indicates that an organization commits to produce according to organic principles. As such, BioGro has visited Sante farms, packing facilities, warehouses, stores, and manufacturing operations to make sure practices meet their organic standards and requirements. Only when BioGro's organic requirements have been met does the producer receive BioGro certification. And Sante barley has it. So what does it take to grow certified organic, and how different is it from traditional farming?
In the area that I live in New Zealand, in Canterbury, there's a lot of conventional barley growing and wheat growing. It's a very large area of flat land and the alluvial soils are very, very good for growing barley and wheat. And those crops are grown conventionally for making beer and for making bread. So growing barley for leaf powder is quite a niche industry, draws on all the IP, all the technical skill of the farmers in this area. So how does the certified organic farming differ from conventional farming? Well, you can't use artificial pesticides, weedicides and fertilizers. So that's probably the main thing. You really have to be able to farm without those things, and you need to work with nature. You need to be able to maintain the quality of your soil. A lot of effort goes into ensuring that the soil microbiology is healthy, that there is a lot of organic matter in the soil.
As you can see, I'm currently in the barley fields. I'm down on the farm, and it's about 7:30 in the evening, and I'm going to show you something about the harvest process, which goes 24 hours a day. This is a very healthy crop of barley, but there's a way to tell that the plant you're looking at is actually a barley plant. Now, if we come down onto the individual plants, you can see a small purple auricle around the stems of the plants. Now, in a barley plant, they are longer and curve round the stem more than in a wheat plant. So that's one of the ways we know that we're dealing with barley and not with wheat. 24 hours a day during the summer months, we're harvesting certified organic barley. You can see the harvests are coming down the paddock now, harvesting the crop in the coolest time of the day, which is really good for keeping the crop at its top quality. You can see the I'm on grass sign on the side of the harvester. This morning I've been down on our certified organic farm to show you 3 things that make a certified organic farm different from all the rest, and why it creates such wonderful crops of Sante pure barley. Becoming a certified organic farm in New Zealand takes 3 years, and it's a demanding process. You have to have lots of documentation and inputs. Now I've gone down there today on a very windy day to show you just 3 things that make a certified organic farm different. So come with me and we'll have a look. One of the most important things about organic farm is that it's separated from ordinary farms. Over this fence, there's a conventional farm that's able to use artificial pesticides and fertilisers. What the organic farmer has done is he's got a barrier of about 2 metres of plantings to make sure that none of that comes onto his farm. That's the first thing. He protects his farm from the operations of conventional farms. The second thing that makes a certified organic farm different is that the farmer must make provision for biodiversity. You can see here that there's been some beautiful planting by this creek to make sure there's a place for birds and insects and all sorts of creatures to grow and to flourish. It's a very beautiful thing. It's something that we're very proud of here on this certified organic farm. The third thing about a certified organic farm is that great care and attention is paid to the quality of the soil. Now you can see that I've dug a small hole here, and I've got some of the soil that has not seen a artificial fertiliser or artificial pesticide for 30 years. This soil has been treated with great care. Compost and organic fertilisers have been applied. Also special mixes of good bacteria have been applied. So this soil is in beautiful condition. It breaks up nicely. It's ready for very good crops. So that is what makes this farm different.
And of course, in a certified organic system, you have an outside agency that are looking at your practices and auditing you all the time, so that you have to do what you say you're going to do. The farms that we're growing our certified organic barley on are, one of them has been certified organic for 35 years, so the soil there hasn't seen any artificial inputs for so long. Some of the farms are a little bit newer in terms of their certification. It's a interesting way to grow. It's quite hard because you don't have any fallback position. If you have a nitrogen deficiency in your soil, you've got to address that through natural means by using compost and other fertilisers. You can't just put on artificial nitrogen. So yeah, it's a difficult way to grow. It's demanding, but it's a beautiful thing to do because you are working with nature and you're not imposing on nature. And the crops that we get from it are absolutely fantastic.
Working with nature and not imposing on nature, that's the farming and hard work that goes behind the making of Sante barley. Indeed, Sante barley grass is BioGro Certified Organic, the best in its class, a cut above the rest. Regarded as a superfood, barley grass is so nutrient-dense with vitamins, minerals, calcium, magnesium, amino acids, zinc, antioxidants, and more that it gives your health a boost. You probably know that by now. We know what you're thinking. Sure, barley juice is great for you, but it's probably not the yummiest drink in the world. Well, surprise, it could be. Many find Sante barley deliciously healthy. Sweetened by stevia, a natural plant-derived sweetener, this fresh, earthy concoction promises a pleasurable experience for both your taste buds and your health. Best consumed mixed in cold water. As the world becomes more and more artificial with different brands of fast foods, junk foods, instant coffee, instant noodles coming out one after the other, it's safe to say that our modern lifestyle is slowly killing us. The things around us, poor nutrition, pollution, stress, sedentary lifestyle, smoking and alcohol, radiation exposure, are all free radicals that damage our cell and causes us to get sick inevitably. It is quite impossible to avoid these things unless you decide to live under the rock. So now we are left with a question. Is there a way to counter these damaging effects done to our bodies on a daily basis? Barley grass, proven by science, has its own specific benefits, being a nutritional powerhouse that it is. Barley is the only plant source on Earth that can support our nutritional needs from birth to old age. The superoxide dismutase, SODs, found in barley is a powerful antioxidant that protects cells, prevents disease, reduces inflammation, and speeds up healing. Sante barley has specifically helped over hundreds of thousands of individuals and families, supplying them needed nutrients to keep their health in tip-top shape. Sante barley comes in two formats to accommodate our varying lifestyles: Sante barley powder and Sante barley capsules. Drink your greens by pouring a sachet of Sante barley powder into a glass of ice-cold water. Stir and enjoy, especially on laid-back days when lounging at home. And on 2 days where you find yourself busy, active, and on the go, you can still ensure to take your needed dose of nutrient through popping a Sante barley capsule. Experience convenience in a vegetable capsule with Sante barley. Harness the power of nature and transform it into complete nutrients your body needs to keep you healthy and strong, so you can live longer, live stronger, experience quality time with your family, push beyond your limits, and keep making the most out of every moment. You can live more, do more with Sante barley.